Hey there, Abiding fam, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kelsey Lee, and today I am here for another Journal With Me video, documenting my life full of abiding joy, faith, and love. And this is an especially special day, and especially full of love, because it is the day that I found my wedding dress. So I was really excited to share this journal with you all. But I wanted to wait until after the wedding so that I could actually show you the dress. So stay tuned for that. A little later in the video, I'm going to share it with you. If you've been here for a while, you may have seen it already because I did post a photo or two, especially if you're a patron of the wedding. But I haven't really shared any up-close photos of the dress. So I'm excited to share them with you so we can all ogle at it together and remember that one day I got to wear it. So for this lettering, I'm using a glue pen to write out yes, but I'm waiting now and writing in the rest of this phrase, which is going to be say yes to the dress, because I want that glue to become tacky and dry a little before I add the foil. So that's a really good tip because I did not do that the first time I foiled. I didn't let it dry. You want the glue to actually dry a little first before you then put the foil on. So I just did the rest of my lettering before moving on with that part of it. And so, funny side tangent really quick, I had somebody comment on my last video, which was a flip through, about how I am talking about my wedding too much, which I just think is really funny because I'm documenting my life, and that's what's happening in my life right now. Not anymore, but at the time that I made these entries, and they're what I'm sharing with you right now, I was planning a wedding. So for this day, as I said, this was the day that I found the dress. So we all love the show. Maybe we don't all, but I love the show, Say Yes to the Dress. And so I wanted to go off of that and write out She Said Yes to the Dress. And I'm doing it on this white lace doily because the dress that I got is lace and obviously white because it's a wedding. And I decided to put yes, though, using this really beautiful foil, which if you saw the proposal spreads that I did, I have a journal with me for that as well. And in that, I used this really beautiful opal, what is that called, foil, so that it has a shimmer and stands out more. And I also used the opal because the engagement ring that Ben got for me was an opal. Now, I will say, I didn't tell anybody this, but I actually replaced that opal with a moonstone because the opal got a small little chip in it, which we were able to fix, but I was really worried about the opal because they're very soft stones getting ruined just from wear and tear because I am pretty active and I wanted to be able to wear my ring and not have to be super precious with it and taking it off anytime I wanted to do any kind of activity other than just sit and look pretty. So we decided, because I wanted to make sure he was okay with it, to get a moonstone to replace it, and then I had the opal made into a necklace that I wore on my wedding day. So it was actually really special. So now I have two little pieces of jewelry from our wedding. So that's the She Said Yes to the Dress, and here, as promised, is the dress. So that is me and Ben, and then here are some up-close pictures. It has these really beautiful, sort of embroidered lace details on it, and I love the back. The back is my favorite, and we actually had those buttons added. Originally, it was just a zipper, and the whole dress is super elegant, and the zipper took away from that, but putting in those buttons, my seamstress was amazing. It looks so much better, and I was so happy with it, and it made it original too, because nobody else has the exact same dress as me since I put in that detail. So yeah, the lace was just gorgeous, the back, everything about it. I wish I could wear it. I could wear it all the time, but I can't. I got to wear it one day. Maybe I'll wear it for an anniversary or something. Let me know if you're married, if you have worn your dress since your wedding for any purpose. That would be interesting because it's sad, you know, you spend a lot of money on a wedding dress and it's so beautiful and you love it, but it's just for that one day and then you're done. So if you're interested in the dress that I got, if you are somebody who's engaged or are like me and are somebody who looked at wedding dresses before you were even dating anyone, then the dress that I got was from Casablanca Bridal, so I highly recommend that brand. I really liked it, and I got it from this store called In White in Lancaster, and I had driven by that store so many times because it was across from my campus when I went to college, and so I would always kind of look in at their dresses and swoon over all of the pretty lace, and I always assumed that this was a crazy high-end store that I would never be able to afford anything at. But then I found out the one day they were having this mega clearance sale in which they were offering everything kind of off the rack, super discounted. So I decided, oh, what the heck, we'll go, I'll check it out. I probably won't find anything because it's all stuff on sale. And so that's what we did. We went for that day. I didn't expect to find anything. It was just basically to get a sense of the style I was interested in. And ultimately, though, found one that I really, really loved. Obviously, I picked it. And it was, I think, 30% off. So it was significantly cheaper than it would have been. And I actually bought it in a size that was like 5 times too big for me. So I was really nervous about that. But as I mentioned, we had an awesome seamstress who made it fit me like a glove, as you saw in those images. And so it worked out. But I definitely was really nervous about buying a dress off the rack that was way, way, way too big for me. And I really only tried on maybe 6 or 7 dresses before picking this one, maybe even less. It might have been 5. I really didn't get to try on many, which I kind of regret. I really always thought that I was going to be the kind of person who looked at thousands of dresses and nothing was ever right for her and something was always wrong. But I just kind of found this one, loved it, and was like, you know, is there really a point to keep looking? That's how I got the dress. I thought this video would be more fun as a story time voiceover rather than walking you through the process because it was pretty straightforward. I did attach the tag from the dress with a staple, and then that piece in the corner is actually a business card from the place where I got the dress. And then obviously I showed you the hand lettering and doing the foil for yes. Beyond that, fam, this was a super easy page, so I hope you enjoyed getting to see the process and hear my story. There are lots more Journal With Me's where that came from here on my channel as well as on my Patreon if you want even more chatty ones than this. Until then, guys, keep documenting your own life full of abiding joy, faith, and love.